Hey guys, how's it going? You guys tried the new hunt yet? I'm sure he's good for it. Do you have Ricorous, YJ? Hey Kaz. Oh, I was wondering if you had Ricorous. Uh, I'd say it's a little bit harder. It needs a different composition, it looks like. I haven't done much of it. Um, Basically, you can't have more than 3 buffs. Three or more buffs, or else he does Death Trap. So DN actually probably isn't that good in case you have shield on. You need, basically you need a Dispeller against him. Because he gets this, basically debuff, or this buff. Berserk. Every 4 hits. It's easier than Banshee. Doesn't seem like it, but only time will tell. Depends really what your makeup is for any of the hunts. Any of the hunts can be really easy if you have the right characters, so. I did not even realize that. I was just autoing him the whole time. I'm just trying to get to the last one. This is the last one right now. Seeing if I can auto it with this team. Bellona's definitely good. I'd say probably Bellona. Grandpa's probably good. If you have Grandpa or Clary, that'd be really good for this hunt. Trying to think of who else. Have to go through it. Cdom would be good, like she's good in everything else. You might want on auto to have a bunch of AoE. So AoE heroes would probably be the best. Tenebria would be pretty good. You've just got to watch like how many debuffs and how many buffs you have. Because if you have too many buffs, then you get death trapped. And then if he has 3 or more debuffs, all of them get dispelled when attacked. Says would be like okay. I don't think he'd be a great hero. But it's like not really bad to be honest. CR boosters would be pretty good, like Shuri would be good for this too. Just trying to see if this goes completely. I did not summon Silverblade. Araminta. I think someone did in our guild. Don't know if anyone did in YJ's guild. Let's see, can we get this full auto with this team? Charon would probably be a better choice than Ladysia, but the one problem is he dispels buffs, so you're not going to get that AoE all the time on Charon. So other heroes would probably be a bit better with more reliable debuffs, or more reliable AoE. Yeah, it does look like the freaking queen. Yeah, see, since it's had 3 debuffs there, so that's why I'm gonna have to reduce the debuffs on my team. Dian, like I said, Dian isn't a good choice for this, because if you shield after you're buffed, then you have 3 buffs, so he'll do Death Trap. Yeah. This is actually my first time doing this this difficulty. I could just use my Archie right now and beat it, but I want to see if I actually succeed on full auto here. And if I do, that'll be good. Okay, she's dead, so looks like I'm gonna fail, so I'll just use Archie here. But I would suggest, like, if you have an attack buffer, you only want like 1 attack buffer. If you have Grandpa, that'd be awesome. Gramps is gonna be really good for this, because you're gonna get the dispel out of him too. Okay, let's go back to the lobby. Because yeah, for an optimal team, I'd probably, if I had, like, let's see here. You could build someone like Euphine, would be good for it. She'd be really good. Ravi would be really good. Shadow Rose would be really good for it. Let's see, Vildred, Angelica, Clary, Saria. Let's see. Defense break. Yeah, you wouldn't have too many debuffs on that team either. That could be a good team. But generally you want to stick to defense break and maximum 1 other debuff on your team. You want 1 dispel, and you want only maximum of 2 buffs. So it's kind of like, it's very much like the old Wyvern was, where you want basically like a set amount of things, like you need X, Y, and Z, and if you have X, Y, and Z, you're going to be successful. Like Wyvern, it was speed, now it's like you need so many, you need AoE, you need a stripper, and then you need like only so many debuffers and only so many buffers. Well, stealth would count as a whatchamacallit, a buff, so you just need to make sure if you have buffs on the team, you don't have too many. Like with that one, you don't have an attack buff. See here, what have we got? A lot of people failed to attack this guy. I'll go ahead and attack him. See here, who do we have? Who do we want? Yeah, it's Ari and Clary have the 2 dispels. I would I'd probably run instead of Clary, Grandpa. Because Grandpa has an attack buff. The equipment pack? Are you talking about? Let's see here first. Let's see here. Yeah, I did some summons with my girlfriend. Didn't do anything. Or didn't get anything this time. But we got really good luck last time, so no worries. Can't win them all. Be boring if you could. Let's see here. Just trying to figure out my team here. What setup are you running, Chico? Like, what kind of heroes do you have at your disposal? It's like the main thing. Let's see here. Cartujo. Yeah, that should be fine.
Is it time to draw my sword?
Let's see. Going to make sure that Clary doesn't taunt.
Eternal sleep.
Will you test yourself against me? This is my
Then let's try and take the turn away from this Luna. Unlucky resist there.
Burning hatred. A desire for revenge.
I'm sure fortune will be on our side today as well.
There's no way I can lose. Who will stand against me?
Let's see. Bologna, Tamarin. Do you have Falconer Clary instead of possibly Destina? And do you have a Bloodstone on Bologna?
Fly, Flurry! Get him!
show me your skills.
Heretics will be punished.
Good Sword of Judgment proc there.
Fortune will favor us. Goddess.
Okay. Because I would, like, 82 is mostly about controlling the transition. So with Falconer Clary, it would help you clean up the transitions probably quite a bit. Give you that extra armor break so you don't have to focus too hard on it. Because that's mainly
Who will stand against
where everyone has the problem on 82 is just getting the transitions down because there's more AoE.
I'm sure fortune will be on
You have
our
a couple
side
more
today as
turns
well.
to deal with it, but
only by the
the
way
extra
it goes?
AoE is a big thing. And then overall you'd get around the same amount of damage if you're running Aureus to your team.
Show me your
Because Aureus is just, it's,
Is it time to draw my
it's
sword?
almost mandatory for most Abyss levels. Just because the damage starts getting so crazy.
Will favor us. Oh,
Time for me to go in.
Are you failing on like the first transition, second transition, like not even getting to the transition, like at what point are you dying right now?
may those evils be punished. I've been waiting for this moment. Release mana.
That's one weak Lorena.
for those who fall in time.
Let's advance together. My goddess.
Prepare yourself.
How will the battle go? I believe this is what the goddess wills.
What percent's he at after you spawns him 3 to 4 times? Because 3 to 4 times you should have him
Battle.
pretty much dead. If not dead. See here, who do we have? Arbiter Vildred. I'll try this team. This actually could be quite nasty, but give it a go. Are you focusing
Make my day.
an armor break right off the bat on Devourer and then doing your S1 to with Bellona to heal your party? Because that's how I got through it most of the time, is put in that early damage all the time on the boss, and then it should only take you 3 to 4 transitions to kill it. Not sure if the ads are getting out of control
Against me?
because you don't have an Aureus or a tank or anything like that. Let's see here. Let's hope this stun lands this round. That's one tanky Luna.
Sure Fortune will be on our side today as well.
Look at that. Probably just go ahead and kill Falconer Clary first here.
I'll protect you.
Who will stand against me?
Do you have any other tanks that are ready in your team or no?
I smell cowards.
Flurry, spread your wings. Attack.
Is it time to draw my sword?
Fortune will favor us. Grant me strength. Spear of Laguna.
Probably gonna hit my back line. Oh no.
Show me your skills.
Okay. Yeah, because tanks make it a lot easier for most of the 81 to 90. Because some of the burst damage is so big that you have to build characters almost defensive if you don't have a tank. You need to build more like bruisery characters. Because otherwise they might just like one-shot your Bellona or someone too, and that could completely screw up your run.
Me. Heretics will be punished.
Will you test yourself against me?
Fortune will favor us.
Make my day.
I smell cowards.
Is it time to draw my sword?
I'm sure Fortune will be on our side today as well. Got it, Flurry?
New specialty change. Recorus is really good. It puts him in a good place so that he more or less is a counter to Violet and Assassin Cartuja.
Death is your repentance.
He's like kind of an opposite version of both of them.
The power to extinguish the evil.
More of like guaranteed hit and then bruisery for the sake of being bruisery, not for evasion wise. Then he's got the guaranteed can't miss. Catch you later, Chico. Thanks for coming on. See here. Yeah, I'll just go for this. Nice Dust Devil proc. Like to see that.
Fight a little harder, Flurry.
See here.
Tire them out. That's right.
Did not get any of that. It's okay. Ken is blinded.
Give me strength. I believe this is what the
Their
goddess
Ken looks
wills.
like he's quite squishy, actually.
Please save us.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Maybe I'm working too hard. I hope this job is a little easier.
This Devil Proc's going crazy today.
Everything disappears. How futile.
Their Deanne's actually quite squishy too.
Away with you. It was never in doubt.
Let's see. What's this Guider Aether? Oh, almost a full Moonlight team. Let's fight this. This looks like it'll be interesting. Let's see, who do we have here? Yeah, I'll probably go with this on that one. Let's go with first turn. That's going to be sketch, but I'll just have to go for that.
Fight a little harder, Flurry.
See, they should have the CR boost.
Flurry, spread your wings. Attack. This is for your funeral.
I'll show you my
Hoping they don't stun Cartuja. Good, stun to go off.
against me. This is my true.
See what we can do for Luna here. No crit, but that's fine.
Fortune will favor us.
Show me your skills.
Should be able to take this Luna out here.
Got it, Flurry.
Then that's no problem.
We practiced.
I'm sure Fortune will be on our side today as well.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
I smell cowards.
I hope this job is a little easier. Fly, Flurry! Get him! Fortune will favor us.
Will you test yourself against me?
Fight a little harder, Flurry. Got it, Flurry? Just like we practiced.
I smell cowards. I'll show you the end.
Thought these teams would be a bit tougher, but they're not that tough, to be honest.
On our side today as well.
I hope this job is a little easier.
This last team should be tough. Depends if I get first turn or not here.
Only by the will of the goddess.
Okay, I got first turn, so it shouldn't be too bad. See, do I wanna... See, I'm gonna push back Guider Aether because I'm more worried about Guider Aether than Lorena. Oh, that's bad.
Destina's light.
I believe this is what the
That
goddess
Guider
wills.
Aether damage is insane.
Be punished.
There is no salvation
Let's see,
fall in battle. A bloodbath
can I kill Guider Aether?
for agony.
That's the question. And we can.
All enemies
Perfect.
To my spear.
Let's advance together. My goddess.
For victory.
You got Yufine
Who will stand
from
against
it, or?
Time to prove my might.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
Scream for me. Your torment excites me.
Uh,
Time to draw my
how many summons did you do?
I will guide you through the light.
only by the will of the goddess.
There is no salvation for those who fall in love.
Come on. Yes.
Let's advance.
Charon survives.
Please, save us.
Make my day.
It was never in doubt.
200 mystic bookmarks, so 4 summons. Yeah, it did, yeah, did a lot more than that. Did not get any, didn't good. But the late rates are really low on it, so
I'll see you later. If you're still
you had good luck. See here. Let's actually go to reputation here. Ooh, collect rings. See. You got Durandal. You also got Alexis Basket. Look, I got 0. Let's see here. Let's try Asmocoss. Let's just have some fun and try and summon some boots, or craft some boots here. See if anything's good. Oh, that could have been so good there. That was attack percent. I looked at the secondary there and was excited for a minute. Ooh. Oh, health percent. That could be really good on someone. Actually getting pretty good luck here for craft. Could still use this and just don't have a character to use it on. Could possibly be really good for Ken or someone who's HP scaling. Be really nasty. That one don't need anything. Let's see. This could end up being really good. This would be a good placeholder for an immunity for a PvP. Thing is, since there's so little, like, immunity is so important right now, even getting something like this is really good. Because you just need the speed and the defense. Could use it for a lot of people, like if you had a Ruzid or someone like that. It'd be really, really good in case you get outsped on the first turn. See that? Not so much. See, and last one. This one could be good. Not sure who you'd use it on, but like you could use it on a slower tank if you're not trying to be too speedy. But no, overall, pretty good crafts there. This is one of the best crafting sessions I've had for such a small one. Usually I don't get anything in a ton of crafts. Just lock a few in case want to build them later. See, what accessories did I get? Got this. It's not that great. Got some rage, not that great. Neck, not that great. I'm hoping they come out with some more HP scaling characters like Ken. I know he's next in the Mystic rotation, so that could be pretty good. What do you mean you got cursed? You just got 2 5-stars in like what, 50 summons or less? It is not cursed. Let's see, I did 50 summons? Yeah, I did 50 and I didn't get 1 5-star. Which is pretty normal, to be honest. It's not even bad luck. It's just pretty normal luck. Yeah, you had insane luck. No, you don't. You have too many characters already, man. See. Wonder if this team will work. Might work a bit better. Just want to see how good it is, because you want to clear out the ads really quick.
Tire them out. That's right.
That's a lot of poison. Did not even notice that.
Death is your repentance.
Can you hold out for more?
A roaming heart forever wandering.
Give me strength.
Should probably replace Deanne one of these times, but I don't really have any other attack buffer on my team that I can think of.
How about this?
Might end up leveling Tywin later on. Yep.
Help me. All right.
Get those 3 buffs so quick.
Here.
No, Tywin only gives you 2. I wouldn't use
Flurry. Spread your wings. Attack.
I wouldn't use Deanne at all if I had Tywin built for some of the stuff like this.
Your torment excites me.
My goddess.
Yeah, Daddy Kairon's really strong. Great hero. Aw, look at how close he was on that one. So disappointing.
Entertain me, please.
Wow, that was some real damage.
Be punished.
Bellona is a beast. She's just so good for pretty much every content in the game. Probably, I'd say,
Please, save
one of the strongest DPS characters in the game for PvE, hands down. Up there, then you got like CDOM and stuff like that, who would be another one of the strongest.
Can you hold out for more?
Fortunately, Kairon got all his buffs removed.
here.
Yeah, if you have the right team for this, it's really not too bad at all. since I'm not using Ladysia could put 3 debuffs on the boss, which was a problem last time. Because then you get the whole... if you have 3 debuffs and attack the boss, it removes all the debuffs, so...
Give me strength.
Not good. Not good at all. My Bellona?
Release mana.
I'll show my Bellona stats after this if you want.
My goddess.
Okay.
Grant
Yeah,
me
after this run I'll just
evil.
do a quick overview of the character that I'm using stats. It's unfortunate, resisted.
Your torment excites me.
Shall we? My
So this
goddess.
team should be like really easy wins versus this boss. It's actually pretty quick. I was hoping I might get Charles for this, but oh well. Charlotte's also really good for this, but I don't have a set of gear for her right now. So if we look at the damage, Charon's up there on damage too. Doesn't show Bellona's healing, unfortunately, but it's there. I don't have anyone. Like, who am I gonna use? Because I need that buff. I need at least 1 buff so that Charon can do his AoE. Since I don't even have the reduced cooldown for his S3 yet. So that's like a big problem for me. So if I look at my Bellona stats, he's got 8,000 HP, 6.9 or 690 defense, 169 speed, 3,000 attack, 73 crit, 243 crit damage. So not super tanky. I really need to replace this, but I can never find a ring. Which is the bane of, I'm sure, everyone's existence. Someday we will have a ring, though. Might move her on to... if I get enough, I'll probably move her on to a hit set, so I can get up to 70% hit to guarantee that armor breaks. I'm will guard her S1 a lot, because it's her main damage, and I got the turn reduction for S3. Well, she's one of my favorite characters out there. Rose? I don't have a regular Rose. I put all of them into my Shadow Rose, which I don't use right now. And Rose would add that shield debuff too, which would be a problem. See, I could use Hazel if she wasn't geared, but Hazel would also give the unhealable debuff. I'd say speed's better. I don't have another good pair of speed boots, is why I'm doing this. Yeah, but then Hazel's also gonna give the debuff to the boss, is my problem. She's going to give the unhealable debuff, and if the boss has 3 or more 3 or more debuffs, then basically it's no good. If the boss has 3 or more debuffs and gets attacked, because Charon's gonna have blind debuff, then what's gonna happen is all the debuffs are gonna get wiped on the attack. So it's gonna be not good at all. So like, if I had the choice, like I would use probably for an auto team, probably use like Purgus or someone. Purgus and then, yeah, I don't know. I would, if I was actually going auto, I might use someone like, if I wanted to optimize, I'd use Mascot Hazel, and I'd remove Kayron for Charlotte, because Charlotte's going to do a lot more damage than Kayron is. Charlotte's basically going to clear the whole board immediately there. Their whole team with their S3, and it's on a really short cooldown. I just do not have the gear to use all these heroes right now.
Fly, Flurry! Get him!
You pitiful being. Death is your repentance.
I present to you the greatest magic.
A bloodbath.
Okay.
Agony.
What you gonna buy?
Give me strength.
I despise everything boring.
Away with you. How futile.
I'll go. Alright. Can you hold out for more? Flurry, spread your wings. Attack.
I'll probably do a couple arenas after this one and then call it an early night here.
Please, save us.
If anyone has any questions, just go ahead and ask it. Just watching chat, chilling out right now. Seeing how this auto goes. Need to make sure that I can do it for sure, so that when I go for autos, it's not a big problem.
Be punished.
Alright, be careful.
No, Wyvern 11 is like, you're still gonna want speed gear. I'd say the hunt is more, kind of makes,
Give me strength.
no, every hunt's kind of relevant because like counter lifesteal sets are still good for Banshee. Crit damage sets are somewhat obsolete now, in my opinion, because you're going to get much better scaling out of the Rage set, because it's 30% on whatever damage you already did, in which case the crit damage is not going to be nearly as much unless you're not running a team with any debuffs, which is highly unlikely given
You hold out for more.
how mandatory defense break is in this game, so yeah. Dual attack's good with quite a few characters. Immunity's gonna start becoming more mandatory in Arena. It's gonna be the hard counter for a lot of these Vildred teams and stuff like that. Okay. Looks like there's some problems with my auto right now.
My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
But basically Fury's going to be the big damage set nowadays, since you can actually get a full pair of Fury gear.
My goddess.
It's going to be much, much, much higher damage for heroes.
Your torment excites me.
We'll just try and salvage this one with some Arky hits. So we're not going to... Oh, right. That extreme impact is unfortunate.
By the name of the goddess.
How futile. Disappear.
Flurry, spread your wings. Attack.
Obey. Kneel.
Oh, hopefully we have something here. Otherwise we're actually going to wipe on this one.
Please, save us.
Okay, good, got the shield.
Help me.
But for PvE, the Fury set's going to be really good for everything except for stuff like Jubilee Council and Abyss 90 where you can't really debuff. So other than that, like, it's going to be basically the best hunt to do for PvE progression. Let's see here. See who we have. Yeah, I had to use Arky though, so it's not that great. If it was, to be honest, Charlotte would be a lot better pick for that. Because you could run Ritual Blade with her, so she counterattacks the attack, and then also having the S3 have ridiculous amounts of damage would be just like too good. Let's see, what have we got here? Who can we fight? Okay, let's try and take on this team. Just gotta get rid of that Ken is the big thing.
I'll knock your teeth out.
Maybe I'm working too.
Crow is going to be annoying as ever.
By the name of the goddess. I believe this is what the goddess wills. My goddess.
Main thing for dealing with Crow is when he does his defense buff, it's just like make sure you remove it.
May those evils.
So sometimes you just want to wait till they get full buffs on them.
Ashes to ashes. Dust.
Let's see here. It's gonna do. Yeah, we'll just see how this goes. He might be on a counter set, but he's probably on Life Leech.
Clear them out. That's right.
Show me your skills.
Let's see here. Who's squishy? Looks like Ken is somewhat squishy.
Fight a little harder, Flurry.
Bad timing here on this.
Give me strength.
Okay, Clary should still go before the others.
Shall we begin?
I hope this job is
So
a
let's
little easier.
purge Ken.
Flurry, get
As long as this gets off, there shouldn't be a problem.
I will
And he resisted, of course.
I smell cowards. This is my true strength.
Why wouldn't he resist? Again.
here.
Is it my turn? Everything disappears.
At least we got Dispel proc there.
Got it, Flurry?
Now we should have a burst window here.
Against me?
Should be able to finish him off with Charon here.
I hope this job is a little easier.
Ashes to ashes, dust to
Let's
dust.
just try and clean some house here too.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
Flurry, spread your wings. Attack. Fight a little harder, Flurry.
Let's see here. We'll go for this. We want to try and get rid of the Crow, even though we know Diane's gonna rebuff, but it's all resisted anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Is your repentance.
I smell cowards. Go!
All right. Let's advance together.
Let's see how long you can endure.
Is he going to go? Yeah, Charon. That's fine. He's got immortal still.
My goddess.
There is no salvation for those who fall in battle. A roaming heart forever wandering.
Got that attack buff.
Just like we practiced.
I will guide you through the light.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
Show me your skills.
Oh, dual attack to kill Charon. It's unfortunate.
Let's advance together.
Very unfortunate.
Grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
Fight a little harder, Flurry.
Now we've got the giant joke, which is the lightning in this
I
game.
believe this is what the goddess wills. Please, save us.
The Clary has quite high defense.
Cowards. I'll send you to the afterlife.
They also get bonus advantage damage on
This job
Diane.
is a little easier.
I will guide you through the light.
It's like here we might be able to kill it with Clary.
Fly, Flurry. Get him. Got it, Flurry. Just like we practiced. Maybe I'm working too hard.
Perfect.
I'm charging. Will you test yourself?
So now we go for Flurry.
Fight a little harder, Flurry.
See, do I want to go for Flurry? How many turns are on Crow? Oh, he's got 3 turns on both his.
Flurry.
I can do this. He's too slow.
Let's advance together.
Show me your skills.
Unfortunate that didn't crit.
Just like we practiced.
I will guide you through the light.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
I smell cowards.
I hope this job is a little easier.
I will guide you through the light. May those evils be punished.
See. Crow should have 1 or 2 turns left on his ult.
Maybe I'm working too hard.
1 turn.
Fly, Flurry. Get him.
Gonna focus Clary real quick. Because I need the lightning to stop. Have to go for the ult.
Won't tolerate this.
Should be able to kill her right here.
Let's advance together.
They just need to do something like it ramps up ridiculously fast right now.
This is what the
Like it's
goddess
almost,
wills.
it went from 600 to 1500 almost every turn now.
Show me your skills.
Like that was probably 1800 there on that lightning.
I will guide you through the light.
See now another lightning already. It just doesn't make sense how it ramps up is my main problem with it. So. See, and it's already again.
Against me?
That's only like, I haven't even given him one attack and I've already taken 4 or 5 lasers.
Can you feel
And it just like goes up a ridiculous amount. I think if it was more steady damage, I wouldn't mind it as much. But it just ramps up to insane amounts is one of my main problems with it. See if we can fight anyone else here. See. Oh, this full buffer team. Full buffer team. What do we want to do? We'll just have some fun here. We will call out Harado. Because why not? He sounds like a lot of fun.
Don't ignore the queen.
I'll put all my power into this fight.
Okay, they got the res.
Let's advance together. You pitiful being. Death is your repentance.
I smell cowards. Scream for me. Your torment excites me.
Trust me.
Okay, that's gonna push Harado's CR.
I believe this is what the goddess wills.
See. I don't need to worry about it just yet. So now I'm hoping at least 2 people get stripped. Okay. Pretty average for 3 to get stripped.
Let's advance
If I had him
together.
full mold, it would be a lot better.
Save us.
Everything disappears.
We're just gonna go for damage on the entire team here.
Show me your skills.
Gonna try and force it so
This
that
is my
since they don't have a lot of AoE heals, try and force it so that they can't do much other than pick and choose one character. Like now it's either gonna choose her or Ciarmin. Probably Ciarmin, I think slower. Yep, and now Harado gets some combat readiness push.
Shall we go? Alright, okay.
They really want Harado,
I will guide you through the light.
my man.
There is no salvation for those who fall in
Let's see
battle.
here.
Your torment.
Let's just do another
Will you test yourself
full
against me?
damage.
Goddess.
Fortunately, it's on herself.
Please.
Oh, how many
Advance together.
dual attacks are they gonna get with this stun? It's ridiculous.
Past our limit?
Got a lot of lucky stuns there.
Cowards.
See how many cooldowns. See, we've got probably gonna lose this one.
Dust. A bloodbath. Delightful agony.
I believe this is what the goddess wills. My goddess
Need the stun and evasion off Fat Cat.
power to extinguish the evil.
I don't have enough,
Let's advance together.
I don't have the right gear for Ken. I need very specific gear for him.
I sentence you to jail.
And that's the game.
This can't be
Not
it.
even gonna bother with the rest. Let's see here. We'll go here. We'll try more of control here with Ladysia.
Heretics will be punished.
See here.
I will guide you through the light. May those evils be punished.
Ken's more good versus aggressive teams too. He doesn't do actually that much damage. His counterattacks what does all of his damage.
Show me your skills.
There's no way I can lose. I believe this is what the goddess wills. My goddess.
I'll knock you into next week.
Make my day.
I'll put all my power into this fight. Get this done.
What? 0% hit?
Leave it to me.
I smell cowards.
Don't even understand how that's possible. 80%
Let's
hit,
advance together.
0% hit.
Shall we go?
Oh, they got another dual attack too.
Against me.
Strange, but this is where I belong.
And they get a stun proc off. Whatever. They get the 10% and I don't get the 99%. I'm gonna lose. Welcome to shitty RNG balancing. It's like Moonlight Ken would be better versus like AoE teams like that. But most of these turtle teams you need enough damage. Let's see here, Master Chen, sure, why not?
Is it time to draw my sword?
Let's see here. We will push back the Clurry.
I'll protect you.
I'll put all my power into this fight. I will collect all my power.
And RNG again. That's pretty much GG.
I will guide you
Didn't
through
get
the
Ken.
light. My goddess, grant me the power to extinguish the evil.
Tire them out. That's right.
Will you test yourself against me?
See here.
I'll send you to the afterlife.
And RNG miss. And I just quit. There's no reason. Missed an almost 100%, then he got 15% proc. That's arena for you. Why don't take it seriously anymore? Anyhow, I think that about does it for me today.
What do you think?
No luck at all. Just bad RNG. Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know in the chat box. And talk to y'all later.